Hey guys, this is news with Crypto Marie local and international. Kamala Harris disqualified forever over Democratic overspending. Listen, number one, yeah, never wanted her to run because you guys know she might have had a chance to really become the first woman and black woman president of the United States. So now you guys are finding a reason. Y'all trying to say, oh, they waste too much money. They don't know how to spend. That's the reason we don't want her to run. Come on, y'all. Whomever wrote this article, it has to be somebody who's against VP Kamala Harris. So now they're giving a reason why she should not be running ever again. And I'll tell you, I will explain it after I give you the reason they give. Harris' campaign reportedly blew through more than $1 billion. To be exact, I believe it's $1.4 to $1.5 billion. Staffers say the campaign is $20 million in debt. Mega donor John Morgan, this will follow Harris for the rest of her career. And I'm sure this person is a white person, and that person is somebody that never wanted her to really become successful as a president of the United States. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Kamala Harris shouldn't run again over campaign. Hold on, guys. This crazy ad here. Over campaign spending, John Morgan said. All of a sudden, everybody's got the keys to the candy store. Ad buyers, talent consultants. There was 100 days to do it, and the money started pouring in, Morgan said, adding that ego and a crazy desire to obtain commissions on placed ads drove much of the spending. It included $15 million for event production, $4 million in private jets, and an additional $1 million to Oprah's company, among other privacy purchases. When asked if Morgan believes someone possibly stole the money, he said maybe legally. Now listen, Oprah denied ever receive any money for her participation. So we don't know if it's true or not. Why would Oprah get money from VP Kamala Harris when she's supposed to be giving money to her to help her? Okay. He added that the reported $1.5 billion spent in 4 months is proof that Harris shouldn't run again. I think this disqualifies her forever, Morgan said. If you can't run a campaign, you can't run America. Oh, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. So you tell me Trump can run America because he can run a campaign? So what happened to the majority of the American people are racist and they did not want a black woman to be president of the United States? You forgot about all that. I hate when I see Bill Mayer, I think Jon Stewart, and this John Morgan saying, well, I don't think she won the best campaign. I don't think she did that. They want to blame her. Like, how effed up is that? After you give all you have, after you give actually an actual plan for the American people, and they turn around and vote for somebody with a concept of a plan who's trying to destroy America, and somehow you guys turn around to blame her for it. Oh, really? Okay, this is really amazing. And this is why I'm telling you, it's going to be hard for black people to be seen equal in America and to have the life they deserve to have. Because you always have a part of this country that don't see us as equal, that will do anything, will say anything to make us feel less than. So because of the spending of the campaign, she can forever be disqualified. But then when this former orange man put America in $3 trillion debt, somehow, because he's a white man in America, he can be reelected, and nobody happened to have a problem with that, except the 74 million people who voted for VP Kamala Harris. Isn't it amazing how people can bring their thoughts together? Okay, let's go up with the story. Let's continue. I think this disqualifies her forever, Morgan said. If you can't run a campaign, you cannot run America. I don't believe this is true. The same thing is going to follow Harris for the rest of her career. She cannot be trusted with the money, and the donors are going to be like, where is this money? He added. So he blamed nothing about America being sexist, racist, misogynist, control freak, and want to keep the white power. So everything that happened in 107 days that VP Kamala Harris gave to the American people, all the explanation, all the plans, that did not matter, right? Lindy Lee, a member of the DNC Finance Committee, told News Nation's Rich Markhoff the internal strife and monetary confusions at the center of the party have led some staffers to leave altogether. Now listen. Now I was watching Roland Martin fighting for those people in charge of the campaign to go to some black communities to spend some of that money there. So black people know what's going on. Put ads in black television network. So the news, the words can be spreading around black people or middle class or people that need to hear it. Okay? So who was in charge of the campaign? It was former President Obama guy, and he happened to be a white guy. And I'm sure everybody that was there were not minority people. They're not. I'm sure they had staffers that were black, but the top of the top that makes the decision, that say how much to spend, where to spend it, I'm sure they were white people. So why don't you guys find out who spent the $1.5 billion? How they spent it? Where did the money go? Instead of blaming everything on Harris and also saying she's disqualified. I'm sure poor woman wanted to just tell the American people the dream, the vision she has for the American people. She did not have time to be, oh, how much did you spend a dollar here and there? She trusted her campaign managers. She trusted her campaign staffers. She believed that they would do the right thing. So why you guys blame her for these people misspending $1.5 billion? And to say that she's disqualified, and this former orange man added $3 trillion in 2016 to America debt, and somehow he's still qualified to be reelected. Somebody from Europe asking how in the hell this man was able to even be in the ballot with all the crap that's going on with him. So they could not find a better candidate. And he's going to bring hell to America. He's going to bring hell based on what Project 2025 is about, based on the tariff he's trying to bring. He's bringing hell to all those people who voted for him. You think he cares about you? If he cares about you, why he's not looking for middle class people with common sense to put in the White House at his cabinet members? Why he only choose people with felony background or people who's millionaire, billionaire, that whatever decision they make, tax cut for the billions, is not going to affect them but affect the poor? Why don't you guys talk about that? Why are you only focusing on VP Kamala Harris when she did all she can? The money Harris campaign says is not an issue. As of election day, there were no outstanding debts or bills overdue, and there will be no debts on either the DNC or HFP, reports for Post General Report. Patrick Stoffer, Harris campaign's chief financial officer, told The Hill. Again, guys, the truth is to be told. They are saying there was $20 million in debt, and because of that, VP Harris should never be running again for president. But the person who added $3 trillion to the debt can run again, and he's saying he could do 3 terms. I think he's going to live forever. He thinks he's going to be living forever. Does this man know in life there's a beginning and an ending, Alpha and Omega? Nobody lives forever. Even the Egyptians did not live forever. So you breathing now, As you get older, you get sick, you die. People die. People don't live forever. But in his mind, I strongly believe he's going to be living forever. When reality hit, I guess we won't have to have any more threats. When aging take over, when people die naturally, when people die because they're sick, you cannot keep on telling people you're going to do a certain things when you're no longer breathing. When you are breathing, yes, you can be a threat to society. You can be a threat to people because you are breathing. But when you die, just like everybody else that are going to die, including me, nobody's here forever, then I guess this is when people are going to realize nobody is exempt from dying. Okay? So anyhow, stop blaming VP Kamala Harris. Because number one, they say they're not in debt. Number two, $1.5 billion was collected. And whomever spent it, it wasn't her. It was people that worked for her that spent it. So why don't you guys find out how that money was spent? Where did it go? What they spent it on? Why are you guys blaming her for it? Again, I'll have to play the race game. She's a woman and she's a black woman. Everything that goes wrong and negative, she's to be blamed for it. This is exactly what's going on right now. Subscribe. Thank you for watching.